Okay, let's go.
So we're going to have a tour of the winery. So you get to see where we make all the different wines that we have here in Château de Sancerre. So I don't know if you already know some of our wines.
No, actually,
Not yet.
oh,
First time.
not yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So you're gonna discover everything today.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back up.
기념품.
Yes, very nice. Is the view.
Yeah.
But with all the fog, you cannot see.
Oh, we got some glimpse yesterday.
Yes, you did. Oh, okay, so you arrived yesterday. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yesterday was better.
Yeah.
But
Not
yes.
today.
But the most important part is inside. So
Really?
some of the plots that we own, we have them since the Middle Age. So it's a very, very ancient history that goes through different centuries. And one very important century was the 19th century because this building was built then. And so some of the wines is made inside here. So we're going to go inside and this way you'll get to see where we
All
make
the
wine.
process. Okay, good.
We have a little display of, wait, I'm going to put it.
Press the button.
So,
do you know what this machine is?
yes, so this machine is actually the mechanism for the clock that is on the outside of the building.
Oh, clock.
It's also from the 19th century. It was built at the same time as the building, so 1874. So yes, we kept the same mechanism.
What are we?
So here we have a display of all the different soil, the different terroirs of the appellation
Wow.
Sancerre. So the appellation is 3,000 hectares wide. We own 57 hectares
Wow.
on the south of Sancerre. So here along the Loire and then going this way. It's quite spread around.
Here, right?
Yes, exactly, yeah. So it's quite spread around, but it's what allows us to have vine growing on each of the different terroirs,
Oh.
which is extremely important, especially in Sancerre, because in Sancerre we only have one type of grape for the white wine and one type of grape for the red wine.
Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so that's why the soil are so important, because it's one of the things that allows us to have different flavors in the wine. So the three main categories are flintstone, white soil, which is a blend of clay and chalk,
Okay.
and then caillotte, which are little limestones.
Limestone.
So the flintstone will bring the freshness, the minerality. The white soil will bring more round and floral flavors. And then the limestones are going to bring very fresh and very fruity flavors as well. We have what we call cuvée parcellaire.
Quebec Passolet.
Yes, which means single vineyard
Ah,
wine.
single vineyard. Okay.
So it's kind of the Grand Cru here in Sancerre. Of course, there is not the official Grand Cru mentioned. However, it's really similar in the way that it's selected from the very best places we have. It's harvested by hand, and then the aging is also a little longer, and the yield is lower as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's really the best quality wines that we make. And so we have 3 different single vineyards. If you want, I can show you on the map
Oh,
what
yeah,
those are.
please. Yep.
Okay, so we have one right here, Les Rôtis,
Leoti.
which is flintstones.
Oh.
Then we have here Clos du Roi, and a little higher Chêne Marchand. And both of them are on limestones.
Limestone. Chêne.
So Clos du Roi here, Chêne Marchand here.
I love wine from Chêne.
Yes?
Yeah.
It's a very, very famous place in Sancerre. Almost as famous as Les Monts d'Année, which we don't have. But we do have Chêne Marchand.
Good. 와. 오, 여기도 있구나. Do you use a lot of amphora?
Not a lot. We only have 6 for the white and 3 for the red.
Ah, okay.
So it's a very small portion of the production. And for the white, it's only for the single vineyards,
Only for the single
Yes.
vineyard. Okay.
which are very small quantities.
Uh-huh.
Here in Château de Sancerre, we make on a good year, around 400,000 bottles
Wow.
a year. Not 2024 because
Ah,
of the weather.
I heard. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
exactly. But usually that's about what we make. And for the single vineyard, we are at around 10,000 for all three of them combined. 4,000, 4,000, and 2,000. So it's a very small quantity compared to the rest of the wine that we produce, the most classic wine.
Okay.
So here we have some oak barrels, of course, and some amphoras. So the amphoras, they're from Italy.
Ah.
And the oak, most of the oak is actually very local. It's from France. You see here La Grange, which is in a city very close to here. But we also have some oak from Austria as well. Stockinger, which is a very famous variety. And so in this room, which is also from the 19th century, is where we make the single vineyard wines.
Okay.
Stainless steel. For the most classic one.
Okay.
The one we want not to be too complex, the one we want to be very
Simple,
yes,
fresh.
Exactly,
Okay.
very crisp and very fresh, which is one of the typical flavor of Sancerre.
Bonjour.
So we are here at a very interesting moment because right now we are. It's Batona쥬.
Ah, 바토나쥬.
Yes.
Wow, can I?
Yes, of course.
와, 바토나쥬 처음 봐.
So we are stirring the wine
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah. 대박. 와.
바토나쥬가
So that the
대충
yeast,
게 아니라
Oh,
yeast
yes, yes,
will
yes.
be in.
First time seeing 바토나쥬.
Really? Nice.
I think 바토나쥬 is stir slowly.
Yeah.
It's very fast.
Wow.
We have so many barrels. We have the addition. Wine we are tasting is the tradition, so it's the very classic
tradition. Okay.
Sancerre. So this one is a blend of all the different soil. It's a vintage 2023. 2024 is not quite ready yet. It needs at least 1 more month. But so 2023 is the newest one we have available. And so yes, as I said, it's a blend of all the different soil, only made in stainless steel.
Only from
Only
stainless steel.
stainless steel. So
Wow.
it's a very fresh, very classic, and also very balanced.
Yeah, I mean, but I can feel the minerality.
Yeah, definitely. You have minerality, but you also have fruitiness, and in my opinion, I think it's quite balanced. So that's what I like about it, and it's really what you would expect from a typical Sancerre.
Because, I mean, like, for me, the concept of stainless thing is like only fresh and acidity, but not like rich flavor. But this one has rich flavor.
It does, because
Wow.
Sauvignon Blanc is naturally very flavorful. And so even if it's only made in stainless steel, it's very flavorful. Also, it's because we do something here, so I don't know the English word, but I think it might be similar to the French. So we say stabulation.
Stabulation.
Yeah. So it's before the fermentation, we're gonna stir the juice with all the sediments.
Ah, okay.
Before we remove the sediments, before débourbage, we're gonna stir the wine with all the sediments, the juice. Sorry.
Stabilization?
I don't know. No, it's not stabilize.
Oh, okay.
It's stabulas. It's not like it's stabulation. It's a different word. So it's like we're gonna move it around so that all the sediments are gonna give the flavors to the wine. So that's why we have something very flavorful, round, not too strong in acidity.
Wow.
That's the idea of this one.
I think that's what Korean people like.
Really?
The style, yeah. Because I love, like, that's why I thought it's from oak.
So the next one, it's called Terre de Silex.
Silex.
Silex is flintstones. So this one is harvested from different places, but only places on stainless steel. And it's also made in stainless steel. So this way we have something very fresh, crisp, and mineral.
Wow.
outside of the appellation, they cannot write Sancerre on the bottle.
So
because
Vin de France.
Exactly, exactly. Because it's outside of the rules of the AOC.
More fresh.
It's more fresh, yes, definitely. And so it's mostly harvested on the closest places to the chateau.
Ah, okay.
Because the Flintstone is mostly along the Loire.
Ah, okay.
That's where you will find it. And if you look at the map here behind you, we have all the golden stripes are the different plots we have.
Oh, okay.
Right? So the map is flipped. The south is on the left, the Loire is down.
Okay.
However, you see that it's quite spread around, apart from one big place right there, like here, which is the historical place, the historical vines of the chateau. So that's why we have one big on the label, because he was a connétable for the king, which was the highest rank in the army.
Oh, okay.
So that was in the 14th century.
14th century, okay.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's made in the cellar. The
oak.
The 15 partially in oak. So the barrels we saw, the barrels we saw, it represent only 30% of the volume.
Oh, okay.
The rest is in stainless steel. And afterwards we're gonna blend the barrels with the stainless steel.
Okay.
So we only put 30%. So this way, we keep the freshness, we keep the fruitiness as well. It's very round, but it gives it a deeper, richer structure with the oak.
Like a lot of flavors, aromas. Oh.
Now we're gonna taste the single vineyard wines.
Good.
So the single vineyards, as I told you, are a bit more rare because we make a very little of each. Yes, yeah. So this one is right here.
Oh yeah, I saw on the map.
Yes.
Corduroy.
And this one, so there is a good portion of it that is only made in the amphora, but there is also a little bit of oak as well. But in my opinion, you really don't taste the oak that much. You really mostly taste the amphora in this one. The typical Sauvignon Blanc, very floral, and this one is very fresh.
And green note.
Yes. You really have the grassy, floral, typical flavors of the Sauvignon Blanc from there. Not as much typical from Sancerre, but it's also interesting to have different expression of the Sauvignon Blanc in the different wines that we have. But this one is
my favorite.
Chêne Marchand. Yes, exactly. It's the one you really like. And this one was made in oak barrels, but only neutral oak.
Natural.
Yes. So this way the oak will not overpower the rest of the flavors. So the typical flavors of the Chêne Marchand. It's called Les Rôtis. So
Les Rôtis.
this time because the first two single vineyards were on that side with the limestones, and now we're switching to this side with the flintstones.
Okay, flint. Silex.
Exactly, yes. So this one is only on Silex, and it's both made in oak and amphora. But just to realize how small of this wine is, it's just 2 oak barrels and 1 amphora, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Wow. It's totally different.
Yes, from the Chêne Marchand. You've got something very fresh. So the oak is a little different as well because it's not neutral oak. There's some new oak, but also what's very, very clear about this one is the freshness. The flintstone is really, really important in this one. And when you taste Clos du Roi and Les Rôtis, totally different.
Could I have some water?
Yes, of course. The first red we are going to taste is called L'Amphore. So it's a 2020 vintage. And so this one was made in the amphora.
Amphora. So
Only on pro.
Yes.
this
Yes.
has the same.
Exactly. And if you look, this and this are the same also. But this is the next red.
Okay. Ooh. So Pinot Noir from Sancerre is so different from Pinot Noir from Burgundy.
I think it's more fresh. It depends on the aging. I think, for example, the Connétable is a little closer to the Pinot Noir from Bourgogne because it's more rich, but still, I think there is a freshness to the one from the Loire.
Wow, I like it.
Yes, this one is very interesting. The one in Amphora, it has an explosion of flavors on the black cherry, dark fruit side. And very quickly you have something very fresh because this one was harvested on flintstones. So it's very fruity, but it's also very fresh. Your friend's here. Hi.
안녕. Wow, I like it. Cause I like, to be honest, I don't like Pinot Noir from Loire. It's not my style, but this one is different.
Yes. This one is not the typical Pinot Noir, for sure.
와, 맛있다. 이거 약간 숙성향도 좀. Do you think it's imported into Korea or not?
At least not yet. I don't think so. It can be. Yes. So this one is called Cuvée du Connétable.
Cuvée de Connétable.
So it's just like the white we tasted. It's made in oak. And it's also a blend of the different terroirs. So this one, it's a lot more rich in flavor. And so it's a lot closer, I think, to the one from Bourgogne.
So to get like Loire or Sancerre appellation, you just need to have like Sauvignon Blanc.
You need to be on that area. And only on that area. And you have to make white Sauvignon Blanc, red Pinot Noir.
Only 2 grapes?
Yes. And you cannot make like a white from Pinot Noir.
Okay.
It's really only white Sauvignon Blanc, red Pinot Noir. And you cannot, as we talked about, we cannot make sweet wine. It's only dry wines.
Yeah. Wow.
But there is, of course, a lot of other rules, but those are the main ones.
Okay, let's go.